Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Codify, and in this video today we are going to talk about the static function in JavaScript. Okay, before talking about the static function, uh, I would like to talk something about the different type of functions. Okay, so the very quickly, this is constructor. Okay, this is constructor function. This function, or we can say the logic of this function, gets executed as soon as we create the object with the new keyword. Okay, this is uh, instance level method, or the common simple method that we use to call. So logic of this method is get executed, or we can say this method is called whenever we explicitly call it. Okay, and this is static function or method. This static functions are shared function means this does not belongs to a certain object of this class. Okay, this will be shared among n number of, or whatever the object are created from this class. Okay, we know that class is a template for creating an object. So from this template or from this class, multiple object can be created. So this method, uh, this static method or static data will be shared among those instances or those objects. So that's why this method does not require to call on object. It can be called directly from the class. Okay, let's see how. Okay, so okay. So here we create an object and pass the name. Okay, we created the object with new, so the constructor will be called. Okay, and here we are just printing the car name, which is initialized in the constructor. Okay, which proves that okay, constructor has been executed. And this is the indicator function, which is instance level or object level function, which is executed whenever we call it. So we are calling it here in the console.log function. Okay, and this is the clean method, clean function. This is static function. So this will okay, let me comment it out for a second. Okay, and just see this, try to run this program. Okay, it runs fine. It prints the name, where it is here. uh, it prints the name and the behavior, I mean the indicator function. Okay, but what will happen if we call it the clean function? Okay, yeah, we are getting the error, like fiat dot clean is not a function. Means we are trying to call this function on object, which the JavaScript is denying. Okay, no, I don't know about this function. uh, so this object does not have that function because the class has that function. Okay, I mean the car has that function. Okay, so we are sending this car to cleaning. Now call this and you can say send for cleaning. So the uh, static method are called from the class level itself. Okay, now we understood how we can define a static function or how we can call it. Okay, but now let's try to understand more about how is this shared, how we can prove that it is shared, and we will see a scenario, an example of using the static function. Okay, so I have created a class called car service provider. Okay, where I have created a static function called do service. Do service, this is a static function, which takes car as a parameter, okay, and increase the counter. And you can notice there the counter value, the counter is also static, because we are trying to perform something in the scope of a static function, so that that value should also be static. Okay, that's why this is static. So we are just increasing the counter of the number of car to be clean in the garage, okay, in the service station. uh, okay, and here we have a function that is also a static function called count, just to know, okay, so that we can know that a car owner can know that, okay, how many, or anybody, I mean service agency can also try to know, okay, how, what number of car is there in the pool to do the cleaning, okay. So now remove this static function, okay. uh, Remove this static function, and uh, try to send our, like, so we are um, uh, now try to visualize, try to understand the real scenario, okay. You are a car owner, I am a car owner, and we both want to do the cleaning of our car. So that is your choice when you want to call for the cleaning, and that is my choice when I want to call for the cleaning. So this clean function is not static, okay. This is object specific function, so that's why I'm just um, removing that static word. That static word I had written just to talk about the different type of function, okay. So this is uh, clean function, and try to write a code to mimic the behavior, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call the service provider, car service provider car service provider to clean my car. So what I'm going to do, calling the clean function and supplying my car to him, car to them, okay. Calling the supply a service provider, and sorry, the car service provider, and handed over my car to them, okay. The car agency is same for me and same for you, okay. So now try to see send for cleaning, and let me try to improve something when we are sending for. So we can print here console.log car dot what is car name is plus is here. But before that, let's run the, I don't want to, okay, let's try to run this, okay. What we see later we can improve it. uh, okay, the car dot clean is not a function, okay. Where in this one, sorry, the clean is not a function, do service is the function. Sorry. So where's that, do service, not do service, okay. Clear it, not add objects, where uh, am I doing something wrong, okay. Oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, so this is create, as I said, this is not anymore, this clean function is not anymore static. Okay, this clean function is not anymore uh, static means this is object specific behavior. When you want to send, when I want to send my car to, this is object level function. Okay, so okay, so the car name, some behavior that I printed, I call the indicator function, and then send the car for cleaning. Now here I can check how many numbers are there in the, how many cars in the pool for cleaning. Uh, Car service provider dot count. Okay, and I think I need to call it into the console dot log, end up here. Okay, and I can say total number of car in pool for cleaning. Okay, see, this is right now there is one car. Okay, now we will see the how it is shared. Okay, because right now we have just created one object. Okay, one object. Okay, uh, okay, yeah, we have just created one object. Let's create one more object, this time called, let's say, Honda. Okay, um, Honda, 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 and Honda. Okay, now let's see how many number of cars is there in the pool. I mean, yes, you see this. The counter is increasing. Where it is increasing? Where it is increasing in its static method. Okay, in a static method. uh, and let me try to do what we can do more. Um, so you can see, okay, let me, instead of calling it here, let's try to do one more thing. You can see here we are calling the do service function. Okay, you see that do service function, uh, calling statically means not created the object and directly calling the do service method. Okay, um, okay, so I wanted to say, like, uh, mm, car service provider dot count. Okay, count, I will get the result. Okay, const count, number of car in pool, number of car in pool is equal to this. I am saying what I want to do. mm, if number of car in pool is greater than 1, I don't want to send my car uh, for cleaning. Okay, you can see if it is greater than, I don't want to. Uh, so just change it. If the car is no, 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 no. Can I is greater than O, then I can say console.log, it's too busy, the service provider is too busy, the service provider is too busy for me, for according to me, else I would like to send it. Okay. Hmm. So here you can see, we are means this car class is not controlling the is not controlling the counter value. Okay, this is car service provider class controlling the counter value and controlling for whatever the object is created, n number of object created out of this class. Okay, so now try to run this, and here what we see, uh, am I wrote something wrong? Here it is saying sending for cleaning. Here also saying sending for cleaning. Sending send for cleaning. How? Okay, one, two. Okay. No, but okay, sorry. Okay, greater than one. Let me create one more object. This is in greater than one. Okay, if I call it greater than equals to one. Okay, greater than equals to one. Then yeah, you can see uh, the first car, the Fiat is agreed for uh, sending for the cleaning. Okay, but the next car, when the counter got switched to one, okay, and then it is saying, okay, I don't want to send, the service provider is too busy. So in this kind of scenario where the flag value, you see, the counter is a flag, so, or something shared. Okay, counter is a flag which is every object is interested into that. Okay, every object of this car class is interested into this counter. Okay, in such kind of scenario there could be a lot of scenario which we can think, but just right now I just got it, this example for the real scenario that we can think of, a static functions with static variables. Okay, so yeah, this is all about this video. Thank you. If you like, please subscribe and share. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.